Oh, yeah.
No, don't even touch that.
Okay, sorry.
Welcome to another episode. Well, it's going to be a series, not an episode, it's going to be a series. Welcome to the series of the 3.2 Club. We're in Hoxton, and what better thing to do in central London on a Friday night? Go and look at cars. Let's go and look at our Porsches, finger them, and not finger them. But that's the problem. I've been fingering my car, not in a good way either. You know, it's got quite a lot of rust on it, and you can basically the sills, you can put your finger through it, and the door bit hang out. So this is what we're doing on Friday night. Dog's got other ideas. Dog, Owen. Yeah, we're going to go and look at the car, are we? Come on. We're going to go down to a garage, which is right in the middle of Shoreditch. It's an amazing garage full of some guys who fix cars up. Metal. Hold on. Little smell of the pee. Right, okay. Sorry, sir. Yeah, so the rust on the car, on the sills and the kidney bowls. I mean, I was in delusional state for a while. I was like not looking at it, you know what I mean? When you start looking at it, look at that. You see it bubbling over. And then one day, I was driving along, and the driver's door just swung open as I was turning the corner. I nearly fell out, because obviously the dog is eating the seatbelts too. So I nearly fell out the car. So I pulled over, and I realised the rust had got so bad that when you put your finger on it, your finger could actually go through the rust. Not even much pressure on it. I was literally fingering my car up the side of the road, but not in a good way, you know? Rusty holes. So we went to the Classic Car Club, and we said, we need some work doing. And they were too busy to do the work, and they said, go down to that garage. They do all our Ferraris, they do our Maseratis, they do the high-end stuff. So I was like, wow, what? Literally 40 seconds away from where I live is a garage hidden away. Didn't know about it. So we took the car down there, decent guys. You'll see them in a minute, and they're basically gonna fix all the holes. There'll be no fingering of cars in the future, just caressing, you know? This is where we are. Let's go and have a look. So we are here. We're at Holt. This is what's happening. This is the guys who are going to be fixing the car. It's under the arches. It's in the middle of Shoreditch. These guys, the old guys, they know what they're doing. So let's go and have a look. Come on. And there she is. There she is, the black car, over there. Right, wait there. So here she is, but she's in a bit of a bad state. And it all started here. So Porsche 3.2 Carreras, they do have weak spots. They're bulletproof engineering, but they do have weak spots. We've all got weak spots. So basically, come over here. So this bit here, it's just rotted all the way through. What happened is, it fell through, but luckily, look at me. Luckily, I had a good fix because I pulled over. The door was wide open because the catch had fallen out. But luckily for me, in the gutter was a plastic banana. I got this little bodge job. Yeah. Luckily, the car had broken next door to the plastic banana. So look what have it, I managed to craft it in and do a bit of a bodge job by wedging it into there, because you can see it just fell through. So the plastic banana, even though bananas are usually quite, dangerous because you slip on them, this banana was a fixer, so very lucky. So then I was like, that's done, that needs fixing. But the thing is, bodge jobs get a bad rep, you know. My dad was in the merchant navy, and he always used to bodge all my stuff up. So stop doing bodge jobs, Dad. And my dad goes, yeah, it's a sign of a proper engineer is bodge jobs, Matthew. Let me tell you why. He goes, when you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean and something in the engine breaks down and you haven't got the parts, what do? You have to bodge it. And my bodge jobs are still there 20 years later. So I don't think I want the banana in there for 20 years. So this is why these guys, they're going to fix the banana. And then it's got this here. And you see it. Oh, look. See? No way. I'm fingering my car. And it's not pleasurable. It's a rusty hole. Oh my God, yeah. Got all the sills, get the kidney balls done. Then, rotten. rusty down there. Plastic other weakness on a Porsche, they rot down there. The water drops down, gathers in there, rots from the outside. Very common problem with the Porsches. What I'm thinking, just replace the whole wings. Get 2 new wings, bang on the side. Get new sills, get new kidney bolts. Anyways, I need new wings. But then, I was looking online, saw some turbo wings. So I'm like, hang on a minute, turbo wings, you know? Bit of flare action down here, bit of this. These are magical turbo wings. Then you need a smiley mouth. I'll get a turbo front end. And I was thinking, if you've got turbo front end, you're going to need a turbo back end. You might get some metal things online, flare it out, and then get the new kit back here. So put the turbo wings on the back, you know, so give it that real Coke bottle feeling. I was thinking get really big turbo wheels, maybe some race wheels, and then I'll have a turbo. Who doesn't want a turbo? Then maybe get the carpets re-cleaned, maybe get new carpets, maybe do something with leather seats. Basically, just change the entire car. And then I was thinking, well, if it looks like a turbo, and it's beautiful, because these guys, I trust in these guys, hopefully anyway. Then I'm gonna need some more power. So then I spoke to John at Tower Porsche, and he says, do you know what, Zombie? What you really need to do is strap a couple of superchargers on it, and let's get some real horsepower. So I'll have a fast looking car, and that's the project. That was the Project Creep from the banana. The banana skin made me slip on the floor, bang my head, and woke up and thought, turbo it. I've got to put a turbo on it. I've got a turbo hairdryer, I want a turbo car.